Okay, having to re-record it because I had some major problems with a Wii remote, and when I tried out a new one, it was just wouldn't connect. So yeah, hung out. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be my playthrough of the first Bakugan Wii game. I'm gonna do 6. That way I can do one of each element. Probably gonna go from my favorite element to my least favorite element. So anyone who enjoys chaos, you're going to be waiting a while. Okay, I love the music, but it takes a while, and I'm trying to get this recorded. Yep. Deleting that, since since I want to get some of the story stuff shown off. Hopefully this time I shouldn't have any problems. And your first thought process wasn't to run or for the government to take all the cards? You're telling me if the government didn't see random cards falling from the sky, they wouldn't just take them all? No. Marucho? Julie, my friend had a massive crush on her. And I had a massive crush on him. I'm not sure if I can say I had a crush on her. That was a weird scenario when I was watching the show. I didn't have a crush on her, I just had a crush on... I'm not going to say it. For anyone who hasn't watched the anime, just watch it and you'll understand what I mean. Biggest plot twist in a show I've ever seen. Let's just go with my nickname. Name that I always go with for games. Tom. And my favourite element I'll be starting off with is... darkus, the attribute of darkness. Yeah, skin colour's right, I'm as white as ever. Yeah, let's go with that. I know it's pretty much Dan's stuff, but it's the haircut I always had as a kid, or just cut down a bit more. Not what I meant to click. Sharp eyes. Pretty sure everyone goes with the sharp eyes. Nose can stay the same with mouth. I always preferred the hoodie as a kid. Let's go with some shorts to match the hoodie vibe. Ooh, I always liked these ones as a kid because they had big black bits on it and they looked nice when you got them in white. Yep. Now we get some story stuff. Oh, Naga. Naga? Question, did he actually have that spike in his back? Because I don't remember him having that spike when he went after the Silent Orb. Silent Core. They're making the Silent Orb. I think they're making it so they can have a Soldier of Silence or something like that. That was always what I guessed. They had a plan to make Hygenoid, I don't know, the second in command with the Silent Orb. That was always what I thought when I saw that. And the Doom Dimension. This place creeped me out as a kid. Especially in the anime when Dan went to it. Like, poor Reaper. That thing looked like it had been through some stuff. And that's the bodies of Bakugan. I didn't know what word to say just in case it would get me in trouble with the internet. And this is a big boy being born. Oh yeah, depending on which element you get your own Guardian Bakugan. It's always the same, but the element changes. And the colour, obviously, since the colour of the Bakugan depends on the attribute. It's why Preyas can change elements. He is a chameleon, basically. I don't get why they picked Darkus and Subterra, though, for the elements. He could also shift into.
No way! I wasn't making fun of you guys. Admit it, punk. You were making fun of the way I battle. Right, Kira?
To be fair, anyone who's watched you battle can make fun of it. I don't think you've had any wins on screen.
I just like Bakugan. Well, so do I. And now, I'm gonna show you how it's played. But I'm new at Bakugan. I don't even know all the rules yet. the hard way.
Question, are we sure these two are siblings? Because different hair color, different eye color, different skin color. Like, I can get that siblings can have many differences. Like, in me and my brother's case, we have completely different hair when it comes to how it grows. He got lucky and got a double crown. But, are we sure they're siblings? Maybe adopted siblings? I'm pretty sure they have a younger sister that doesn't appear in the game. I think she was ginger and tiny. And also a bit of a savage, since she was smart in battle. You don't need to tell me. Win 3 battles, or not battles, win 3 cards and you win. You can get cards by winning a battle on a card and taking it. Getting a double stand on a card. Jesus Christ, why would they pick that as his saying, his opening statement? I'll just call it an open statement. Yeah, you don't let me pick my cards for this tutorial. I don't even know what cards I start with for Darkest. You get 1 element card, which is a card designed to have no special effects and just give you more points if you pick the right one. Oh, come on, where's the stylist? Why is it only during this thing that happens? This is the same problem I had before. See? Oh, it isn't the icon. It's on the game. It's... Give me a second, I'm gonna check out my little bar thing. Does it clip on or something? Let's try that. Maybe if it points up a little, it'll be better. Okay, that seems to have sorted it. Okay, don't know why it didn't work until it was leaning up a little. Weird. Okay, Saurus? I don't get where we got a Triceratops with muscles, but we never got a T-Rex Bakugan until the reboot. At least I think there was a T-Rex Bakugan in the reboot. I remember a werewolf from what I saw online. That's just because I'm a furry and I saw a bunch of furry stuff. Is that the snake one? I remember that because I had one of those when I was a kid. Yeah, they don't have much power, but I love the way he looks. Kind of wish you got an upgraded form where they made the circular parts on the sides open up like wings. That way they could make some sort of Quetzalcoatlus Bakugan. Quetzalcoatlus. I think I'm saying that right now. So which card did it start me off with? Card gives you points and also chooses what kind of minigame you're going to be playing. I don't remember which one's got which minigames though. Other than I think the character cards got the shaking battle. Timing battle. I remember this as a kid, it was my favourite one, because it was hard to fail. Also, does anyone else notice the Triceratops guy has, like, a muscle window in his armour? Like, why? Wouldn't that be kind of a bad armour choice, showing off your muscles, because then it gives him a clear spot to, strike? What, did they just want to show off the guy's ripped? And down goes the snake. 1 point to me. You rock. Now I just need to land next card. It doesn't let you put your own gate cards out, or else I would have put one down by now. You got higher defense. If I remember correctly, Shuji make sure to miss the shot so you can actually learn how to do a double stand. Darkus Turtle Guy. Don't pay attention to what Bakugan I'm using. The second I get to the shop opening and get some points, I'm swapping them both out. I wonder if you can actually make the guy land on the card. No, doesn't seem like it. I think that's his turtle. Yes, you are. Okay, that's mean, but still. Last time I checked, no one in the Bakugan franchise ever remembers you for anything other than you lose a lot. Wait, no, not a power shot. I would miss that by a mile. And this is a double stand. Get 2 Bakugan on a card, you win the card and get a point. Now we're out of gate cards, it automatically puts one out for us. Usually we would get to pick, but it won't let us pick for some reason. Now, please land on my card. Okay, not what I was planning. I was hoping to get you to land on my card. But as you can also see, you don't have to land on a card with your opponent's Bakugan. You can also just go after your own card and ignore them, like what I'm doing here. Which should force him to roll out another Bakugan, meaning that he's either going to go for a double stand or to take me out. Wait, so you just have the same Bakugan as me, but just Subterra? Wonder if that means he'll change attributes if you pick Subterra. Or if there's different attributes depending on which attribute you pick. Like, I picked Darkus, so he picked Subterra. Does that mean if I picked Subterra, he would pick something else, like Darkus? I thought that was the... Oh, it was the character card. It just didn't give me much at all either way. Well, if I don't have to use my abilities, I don't have to use them. Basically, they're cards that boost up your Bakugan's points even more. Some cards are specific, though. Well, all of them are specific. Oh, Shooting Battle. So, I was wrong. The character cards are Shooting Battle. Glad I fixed my Wii Remote, then. Well, not the Wii Remote, but the little bar thing. Shoot your own element, not another one, or else you lose points. Go again, Saurus. Why do you have a muscle window? I'm still confused by that. Wasn't exactly hard, it's Shuji. Last time I checked, he's the second worst person in the game. The only other one I think is worse is his little brother. Check out the tips and robots. Don't worry, I remember everything, Dan. Well, I remember most things. I remember, but there's no elephant Bakugan in the game, or that weird hyena one. Oh, he has a green Bakumeter. Maybe that means he'll change to Ventus later on. The Bakumeters are the weird watch things. In the show, you could literally use them to see your opponent's points and everything. Okay, Drago's cool, but technically speaking, isn't he a wyvern? Like, 2 feet, 2 wings. Not dragon. 4 feet, 2 wings is a dragon. Why it always confused me why they called him Drago as a kid. I was really into dragons, so I was like, that's a wyvern! That's a wyvern! Stop calling him dragon! He's a flippin' wyvern! But then eventually he does get hands and an extra set of hands. But I'm pretty sure that's not until the second season's second evolution. Or is it first evolution? The one that comes after Neo Dragonoid. Okay, question. Does anyone else find it weird that you can go to the store to buy Bakugan? Because these are living creatures. It feels weird. Upgrade Bakugan, get new cards, need points. I know. And it takes us straight to the park. Because this is where we get our boy, Leonidas. And I didn't forget his name at all. I actually remembered it because... Well, mostly because I thought Leonidas was super cool. But also because I was trying to remember its evolution's name and Googled it and found out it was Leonidas. I was pronouncing it wrong when I first thought it, or remembered its name. I thought it was called Leonite. But no, Leonidas does get an evolution later in the game. And I mean later. Did they ever release a toy version of Leonidas? Because I would have bought that in every element. Same with the mechanical Bakugan, but I don't think they ever released any of them. At least I don't remember getting any. There it is, Leonidas.
Hey, you want to partner with me? I bet we could beat anyone.
If I battle with you, I'll have the chance to defeat other Bakugan.
Yeah, we'll beat them all.
He has a ridiculous G power for when you're starting the game. He has something like 360 or so. And that's before upgrading his points and everything.
Awesome. Great to meet you.
Partner. Okay, I'll test out Leonidas and then make that the end of the video, because I want to get points so I can upgrade my Bakugan squad for the tournament. Yes, yes, yes. If I remember correctly, when I was younger, I would have one defensive Bakugan and one speed Bakugan and then Leonidas. I always liked having a way to try and pull an opponent onto my own gate cards by putting my one down. Yeah, come on, Chipmunk. You'll see what I mean by monkey jump when I battle him. Don't even have to click anything, he's the only character. I lose the snake, but gain Leonidas, which is a major upgrade. Leonidas has more than double him. Does the Bakugan language actually make any sense, like all those words on the cart, on those spinning circles over here when it's loading? You'll see what I mean by monkey jump. See? Monkey jump. Now, what are the other cards I get? Leonidas is the wolf. Ooh, you're a pretty one. And bonuses to fire and darkus, and since he's Subterra, I don't have to worry about him gaining a nice bonus. And you're about to see what I mean by putting down a card. Hit one. I'll put Leonidas' card down here. And Turtles. Actually, they have the same defense. Wait, what's their speed? So if I try and hit something, a 1 point difference, but it'll be worth something at least. There's the Darkest Turtle. I'm pretty sure there was a character in the show that had an Aquas one that talked. I think it was a 12-year-old or something that had it. Oh, now you're putting down a gate card. Really? Fine. And hyena card over here. There's no really specific areas you should put cards down, but I just put them down randomly most of the time until you get the elemental arena. Oh yeah, you can also get points by doing a stand. It's basically where you have all three Bakugan out at once. With how he's playing, I might actually attempt it just to show it off. What was that? Okay, Leo. How many points does Leonidas? The character cards give the Bakugan that's on it, if it's the right Bakugan, double the points. And Leonidas will only... What? Why does Darkus and Subterra get the least out of those? Those are two of my favorite elements, as well as Ventus. Oh, are you telling me Chaos and Pyrus get the best? Of course Chaos and Pyrus get the best. Yes, those are the bloody ones people for some reason love the most. And that's Leonidas. Oh, I was wrong, not 360, 340. Just land on a car. Oh, fine. I'll pick a Bakugan to stand. I'll go with the Triceratops since I've already... I'll go with the Triceratops since that's my worst out of the 3 gate cards. What's the point of putting a card down if you're not actually going to flip and land on it? Oh, he's actually going to land on it. That's a spear attack. The damage, basically, if a Bakugan's really fast and it hits another Bakugan and it has lower defense, the more points it'll take away. But Leonidas has decent defense. There's the muscle window again. And that's Leonidas. Open. All the points to me. Might get a different character card if any of them help out more than Leonidas' does. You know what? I'm pretty much won this since I'll get a stand next turn and I can get a double stand. So, yeah, pretty much gonna win. May as well use Leonidas' card so I can show off his... Basically, with them, if you use a signature ability card, they get a different animation for when they win. I think Leonidas was originally supposed to be Chaos, but they gave you the option. Because Lightning is usually either Darkest or Chaos. And it does give more points to the Chaos version when it comes to his card. Do I get that stand? And now I get to do a double stand and end this. Okay. Yep. Okay, won that match, and I'll make that the end of this video, and I'll just grind some money from this kid until I have enough to get the Bakugan and cards I want before the next tournament. Well, first tournament.